Right, this is how the engine Watchdog is fitted on this 200 TDI Discovery engine. I told a bit of a porky. What I actually thought was in the cylinder head, I now remember it's actually in the in the cylinder block is actually in the cylinder head. My comment was actually incorrect. It's interesting what you said about the video on your video, that really the hotter end is at the back. Because I got it at the front, I don't know if that's going to give me a false reading. The highest possible temperature, I don't know what the differential is between the front and the back of the engine. And also, I'm not really an engineer, so I don't know how much, temperature differential there is between the head and the block. I mean, it's fairly close to the block, so hopefully it's going to give me a good reading. That was just a convenient point to put it on. So, please give me any feedback if you want to let me know if you think that that's a good place to have an engine temperature sensor or not. But I know whereabouts the engine is happy, and it will sound an alarm if it goes above that. This engine does seem to run a little bit cold, I find. It runs at about I think it's about 80 on the gauge tops, but in cold weather I've always got to have the jacket on the front of the radiator because it does seem to get quite cold. So it can't really keep its temperature, and I've just put a new genuine thermostat in to replace the last one, and it's a bit 10 degrees hotter, but I don't know, I can never seem to get this engine really warm. But it's a good little system. That wire there just runs to a little gauge which is down here. Just there. It says oil low at the moment. If I can get it to go on, you bugger. There we are, 46. I've just been running the engine, so it's a bit warmer. But it's also linked up to the oil pressure gauge. So, it'll sound an alarm if you lose oil pressure. You won't just, carry on driving, not seeing the light come on or something, which you pretty much see that anyway. But it does sound, if the oil pressure drops too low, obviously it says oil low at the moment because it's switched off. But it's a good little gauge. You can get them on enginewatchdog.com, and you can get ones with like two sensors, one for the block, one for the head, one for the transfer box. You can get it from marine applications and all sorts, but it's a good little thing, and I don't know whether it's in the right place or not, but just watching a video yesterday, the radiator's got fins all the way through it. It's actually not long been refurbished. It doesn't seem to sort of get too hot, the engine. So yeah, it's let me know your thoughts. Thanks. Cheers mate. Bye.